Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for December 7th, 2014. Actually this is going to be for December 7th and 8th, and tomorrow I'm going to do the weekly show. So, I only post one show a day, so I'll do the weekly show tomorrow, and so everybody has time to watch everything, and then we'll go, get back for the dailies after that. So anyway, I'm going to do, since we're outside today, I'm going to do the 5 card spread for 3 moving lines. It can be past, present, or future, or just moving lines, like kind of the, sequence of events. And then I'm going to draw 1 healing card and 1 overall message card. And I also will start with a Gillian Kemp Tree Magic. I'm so thankful we have a nice day today. It's been raining like crazy, so. Okay, so we have Permanence, the holly tree. And it says, a great awakening through enlightenment. Evil is warded off by your devotion to good. Permanence. And, Christmas is coming up, and the holly tree is very symbolic of Christmas. And, you hang the, I guess that's mistletoe. But anyway, holly is still, they put the hollies around for Christmas. It's a very Christmassy bush, I guess. And so anyway, the permanence, it just kind of reiterates family. Family, true family lasts forever. And family can be friends. They can be, lovers. They can be birth family. It can be your family that you create. Any friends are just as, family, just as solid of family as family is, so. Anyway, family that lasts forever, the permanence here. So, again, we had this blessings, when it had to do blessings for family. That was the whole week last week, too. That energy was very strong. And here I am in Thailand, and I have these people that are really powerfully like family to me. And, it's like, you go through the thick and the thin, and things work themselves out, and you have your family that lasts forever. So. See if I can stick the trick of using the grass. I'm going to do that again. Okay. All right. So, interesting. So we have this. Again, in the indicator, we have, it says, evil is warded off by devotion to good. So there's something that is, this keeps coming up in the readings for like the past 2 weeks. There's a lot of stuff surfacing that's getting worked out right now. And what is coming out of the whole thing is, the permanence, what lasts forever. And we have here, in these 3 moving lines here, we have lavender, which is refreshing yourself and shaking things off. So when there's something dramatic, and that's also, I'll be talking about that in the reading tomorrow. That a lot of kind of dramatic things have been going on, and there's a need to shake that off. Like, okay, when everything kind of explodes, and then everything the dust has to settle, and then we come through it, and we have the permanence in the end. But we have something here to shake off. There's some debris, something left over from whatever has occurred. We need to really kind of refresh, shake it off, and kind of collect ourselves again and start over again. It's like the renewal. And then we have movement in the physical world. So it's just, the mastery, the training, the being recognized, it's like furthering, becoming, coming into your own, coming into the permanence, coming into the state of being here, the new state of being. So we're refreshing, shaking it off, coming into this new state of being, kind of getting on the solid ground, moving in the physical world. And then we have Kung. Kung is the Bushmen in Africa, and they live a hunter-gatherer life. It's really about efficiency and really using time and energy wisely, and also it's a lot of balance with between self and other, and really like knowing when to meet up with others to work things out, when to go off on your own and into this solitude. And then also it has to do with balance between the physical world and people, and then the spiritual world, and what our callings are, and what our duties are. So it's interesting because these three things here are really almost like all of them are progression, and I wouldn't say there's any final conclusion or final stage of this yet. So I want to say this permanence is in the making. It's coming into form, but it's really like we have this work going on. I mean, all of this is kind of work stuff. Like we work to refresh ourselves and come back to ourselves. We work to progress in the world and progress in our skills and our talents and our mastery, what we have to offer. And we have this this movement. I always think of like this is the movement of community or movement of life, but it has to do with like kind of work and having that simple life where we don't look really far ahead. It's not like we're planning things. It's like we're kind of on the ball when things present themselves. So we're kind of in a state of potential, so we have all the potentials, and then whatever arises, or whatever the world brings us, or whatever the universe brings us, we're ready, and we just respond to everything in the moment. And it's really about living in that moment, and just working and being for what is right now. And so this one was the healing card I drew first, and this is flower, and this represents the sixth chakra and the vision and the light of things, and the light has to do with also a sense of feeling. There's a sense of feeling in the light. It's like that intuition, that sensing of something, where you can sense how it feels. You can sense from how it feels if it's good or not good, or even what's relatively good for you. In what I mean by that is like sometimes you might have to deal with a person in a situation that is not good, but it's not that you or the other person are the problem at all. It's just there's some other issue, maybe a third party or something, or some third element that might have a darker feeling, or a kind of a heavier energy to it. So that to me that happens a lot, because in here in Thailand, people are always translating, and so not always do I feel like the messages are positive. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, it's kind of a messy message, but it's not the translator, it's not the messenger, it's the what is being transmitted through a person. So if you can even look at it like that, and even though my example is with translators, because I'm in Thailand, this happens anyway. Like a lot of times, you'll be talking to somebody, and everybody speaks the same language. So say you're all in the same country, same culture, everything, and there's a communication happening, and maybe the message is not coming from the person who's talking to you, but a lot of times people will tell you something that they don't even really stand by, but it might be something that bothers them that somebody else has said, and you can pick up on that, even though the problem isn't between you and the person having the heart to heart with you, So if that makes sense. But anyway, the healing is the vision. So the healing is like really having that clarity of what it is that is, that feels really good, and what it is that doesn't feel so great, and where that's coming from, and really have that precision of vision where you can see all the different shades of things, and see the definitions of things with your your third eye, your sixth sense, the flower, and then when you see it, you can really amplify the positive and heal the negative, and hold the the healing around what is hurtful or painful, and you can change it. When you look at it, when you sit down and look at something with someone, and you look at it together, and one person can use their vision to look at it and heal the problem by looking at it with the light of clarity. So you can use the light of the third eye and the pituitary gland and the sixth sense to actually change things as you look at them. And that's what flower is all about. We never just look at anything. We influence everything as we look at it, as we have our vision of what is. We can enhance things, or we can even like hold the healing around things, and separate things with our vision. So anyway, then the overall message card here is bling bling, which is the beautiful one, and the beauty of just really being grateful for everything positive in life. So it's like no matter what, there's 100 million things we can be really grateful for, and find everything that is precious and sacred, and enjoy that, because again, life is too short. We need to be enjoying our experience here. having a lot of fun. I got 3 new chickens today. They're the first ones I bought since I've been in Thailand, so they're really fun, and I've just been really feeling this gratitude and this beauty of life with watching these chickens. They're so cute. So, you know, and it brings out the joy and the happiness and the beauty within you as you experience beauty outside of you, and just to find the beauty in the world, and, you know, and be beautiful with it. You know, have your communion with in the state of beauty, and that's bling bling. And then you know, bling bling, just no matter what, he had a kidney problem, and he had a short life, but he was so happy all the time, and just, it was like a little enlightened being that just couldn't stop being so happy to see you, and being so happy to see the other chickens, and just being always filled with love. And when you're filled with that love, that's like, you know, just the ultimate beauty to experience. So again, we have the holly tree, and it is number 5, which has to do with breaking of patterns and resetting patterns and changing patterns. It's, you know, the number of creation, and the number of is the number of life, really. So it's what is unfolding in life, and that's always, you know, there's always these breaks and these changes, and so this does have to do with some type of shift or change in life that brings about a permanence with in respect to family, and who we perceive, who we consider in our heart family, what, you know, what feels home to us. We're really having a shift and a change in our feeling of home. And again, you know, it's like there's something that is being extracted. So there might have been something in the past that is not so great, and we're removing that now. This is coming out of the situation, and then now there's, you know, this movement and this work being done. We're kind of shaking everything off. We're getting in our mastery. We're kind of cleaning up everything, letting it all settle, and moving into this new space of organization. This also has to do with organizing community. So it's almost like the community is reorganizing. This sense of home and the sense of belonging is all being reorganized. And we have this vision here that is the healing. So we're having a healing of our third eye, the sixth sense, is healing for us and for other people. The way we're all looking at everything is healing. And the overall message, again, is to have that beauty, that love and that beauty in our experience of life, and communing with that love and beauty. And that really just makes everything 100 times easier. It just really lifts the vibration and makes all of this happen a lot more quickly and smoothly, so that we can move into this permanence. And we do have the holidays coming up, so that'd be nice if everything gets cleared and comes together before the holidays. And I'm pretty sure it will. The energy's moving really fast right now. I can see that. So, and I'm going to be in a new home, so I'm very excited about that. And that's a lot of moving for me. So there's going to be a lot going on in the next few weeks with getting all settled into the new home. So anyway, I hope everyone got what they needed out of this today, and I will see you again tomorrow for the weekly reading, and then back on track with the dailies. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye.